Welcome back to my cat grooming salon. Today's friend is Luna. Luna is a 12-week-old Persian kitten, and I'm going to start by trimming those nails. And you can either use the small dog size nail trimmers that I use quite a bit, or if they're really tiny, they make these really small little kind of scissor style nail trimmers. These are great for little tiny cats, but I don't like them for full-size adults very much. And because she's had a bit of a messy litter box experience, we're going to do a little tiny sanitary trim as well as the back of her legs, which have been getting a little messy for her. And once she's no longer been having loose stools, we'll be able to grow that in. When I like to see kittens, I like to see them as early as possible. I will take client kittens as young as 8 weeks old, but when I foster kittens, I start bathing my foster kittens around 5 or 6 weeks. They tend to be very, very messy at that age, and honestly, it's so much easier to bathe and dry little kittens than it is to wait until they're full-blown adults. So I will try to see them several times before they turn 6 months old. Once they reach 6 to 8 months of age, cats are closer to adults, and so they're not really kittens after that. So I try to get them in as early as possible, especially if they're a breed like a Persian or a Maine Coon. Look how cute she is. Oh, I can't even with them. I always tell my clients that they're contractually obligated to bring me their tiny little cute kittens. So this is an existing client of mine who already has a Persian on a monthly schedule, and Luna is her new little kitty who's going to be joining her sister on her grooming routines. After bath and blow dry, I'm going to use a little bit of saline solution just to finish up around her eyes so they're nice and clean. A little cat safe ear cleaner, and then I like to use a happy hoodie, which is just going to kind of gently wrap around the head, which muffles the sound of the blow dryer, as well as to help start to dry around the head, so that way when I take it off, it's not sopping wet like I started with the whole body. And this is her second visit to me, so she's being such a champ, she's being such a good girl. But when you have these really long-haired fluffy kittens, you don't want them to air dry, as any knots or tangles that are in the coat can get worse when it's allowed to air dry. So you really want to make sure that they're totally dry, but you don't want to spray them directly in the eyes, ears, nose, or mouth with the blow dryer. So I always try to come from behind the head, on top, or under the chin. When she's all dry, I'm going to use my Chris Christensen 001 comb. This is my favorite full body size comb. All over, just make sure there's no little knots or tangles, and obviously lots of smooches. The younger you can get cats used to grooming, the less stressful it will be throughout their lives, especially as cats get older. It will become way more stressful if you didn't do any grooming to them earlier on in their life. And the best time for them to learn is while they're a little kitten, preferably between 8 and 16 weeks. And when she's all finished, she gets a little bit of a finishing spray, and then she's all done. Thanks so much for watching. Follow me for more cat grooming videos.